Welcome to a quick overview of the latest release of MyLearning's Fusion platform, version 7 Messier. If you're in a school that does not use single sign-on, you'll immediately notice the new login screen. This allows you to use your identity from other accounts such as Google, Microsoft, Facebook or LinkedIn to log into your account. To do this, you need to associate your Fusion account with your chosen identity. Once you've linked these accounts, on any device where you're logged into your identity account, you'll be able to simply go to the MyLearning Fusion login page and click on the icon to log in. To link your MyLearning Fusion account with one of your other accounts, click on the identity that you want to link, log in this account with your identity. When you've logged in, you'll get this screen. You just click to go to the next step. Put in your usual MyLearning username and password, and click to link your accounts. So if I log out again and go back to the login screen, to log in this time, all I have to do is click on that identity. If I'm a teacher of a class of very young users, I can go to the classes, find my class, pull down the menu and edit my group. If I scroll right to the bottom, you can see there's an option for group login. I can allow my young users to log in using a colour and an animal. The system's already selected one for me that's free, red bee. I then go to the bottom and decide when I activate my group login to allow the children to log in with a colour and an animal, how long do I want it to run for? So I might choose 10 minutes, 30 minutes or an hour. So let's just choose 30 minutes and save changes. Now I only have to do that step once, because now when I go to my class menu and edit the group and scroll to the bottom, the group login's already there ready for me to use. All I have to do is click on the timer to start it running. And you can see it's changed to a green arrow. So for the next 30 minutes, the children in my class can log in using this system. So when the children click to open up MyLearning, all they have to do is click on the school logo, choose their colour and their animal, and select themselves from the list of children. Obviously, normally you would have a number of children in this class. The student will simply log themselves in, and that will log them straight into the system. When a group login is active, if a teacher goes to the Edit Group page, you'll be able to see all the children in the class listed here. If a child is currently logged into this group login, they will appear grey. A teacher can unlock the account and let another child log into that account by simply clicking on it. When a student goes to a piece of homework on the system, and they're happy that they've completed this homework, but the teacher has not yet marked it as complete, the student can click the Complete button here, and this ensures that the homework appears to the student and to the parent as complete. So as a student, I can see at a glance which of the items of homework I've marked as complete myself, and also which ones have been marked as complete by the teacher. When a teacher grades a piece of student homework, they can give the student the grade, and they can also leave feedback. The feedback provided has automatically been dropped into the student's own homework. So if I click into the student and look down the bottom, you can see that in the commenting area at the bottom of the student's homework, that observation is in there, and the student is able to comment and have a dialogue with the teacher about that homework. In task lists, when a teacher goes to the task lists, the filter at the top will now default to all. That means the teachers will be able to see all task lists that have been set for the groups that that teacher is a manager of, even those from other teachers. It does mean that you're able to copy the task list that another teacher has set and apply it to one of your own groups. It also means that teachers are able to see task lists that have been set for them to complete. When a student is asked to complete a quiz as part of a task list, and if the teacher has allowed the student to see the results of the quiz, the student can now click this button. They're then able to view any past attempts that they've made at the quiz and see the results. As a teacher, I'm now able to hide folders within any group. So this is my class, and in here I have a planning folder, which is information for myself as a teacher and any other adults that use this group. I can right-click on this folder, edit, and choose to hide the folder. You can see that it's slightly greyed out. This means that the students in this group will not be able to see that this folder exists, but very usefully, all those with manager status can go into that folder and carry on using the files as normal. It's very useful for hiding things like planning, but also things like results of tests and that you might want to open up to students at a particular time. If a group is presented as, for example, files or as a group dashboard, but this group does in fact have a live website associated with it, I can now go to the menu and click on View Website, and I'll be able to see the website as well as being able to view the group as simply files. Any new groups that you set up will now have a website that defaults to the basic stone theme. This is a nice simple theme that allows you to build onto the website, adding your own colours. If any of your groups are presented as a group dashboard, like this one, as you may remember from the last release, I'm able to put content on the top of this page. It's now possible to add widgets to the page. So I could, for example, add a photo gallery or a file browser into this area at the top of the group dashboard. As a teacher, when I create a new learning space now, and I save my new learning space, I'm now taken immediately to the members page to add the members to this group. So this saves time when you're setting up a new learning space. When a student or a teacher view a student's results in a form or a quiz, there's now been a printer button added to allow easy printing of this page. As a teacher, when I'm creating a form or a quiz, I now have the option to quickly clone any questions where I want to use a similar question again, and this saves time when creating a new quiz. Looking at reports, when I go to the Teacher Overview report now, there's a date filter to allow me to look at teacher activity between two dates. When logged in as admin, I can also go to a new report, which is one for parents that have not yet viewed the reports. I simply choose a date, and I can see any parents that have not viewed the reports since that given date. And finally, there's now a brand new look to the primary button theme. We've added labels to each of the buttons to aid the navigation for students, teachers and parents. So that's it. That's a quick overview of all the changes that have been made to My Learning's Fusion platform for version 7 Messier. I hope you find these changes useful.